Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Big G, Cheryl G. First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Chad, active deceased. Rest in peace. Shout out to him and his family. Blessings, many blessings. Okay, you can reach me at 757-768-6173. I'm taking live conversations. You hear something you don't like, speak on it. Hear something you like, speak on it. Because Big G will speak on some things that he got on his mind right now. You know, recently, a young man, there's many sides to the story. A lot of people like to make comments on things they don't know the whole story about. You know what I mean? So with that said is, before you comment about something, do your research. Because so many different stories coming out with this young man that got shot in the back 7 times. All of a sudden, a knife has appeared. No body cameras, as other officers and other departments have. This department didn't have body cams. They won't do to have body cams since the year 2022. I mean, in Trump, your poll is 45. Say he support the police force. How can you be supporting the police force? The police force is not adequately equipped with body cams. And I ain't gonna just blame Trump with this. We gotta blame our local. We pay state taxes. We pay city taxes. So why are not officers properly equipped? And I'm a man. I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? I'm not walking around here 24/7, but I can get armed. So if I got 10 cops and I got one man, why is this man getting shot 7 times? I mean, you might go home with a little scratch on your elbow or something, you know what I mean? You don't rip your pants. But that's what a man supposed to do. We ain't supposed to just reach for that pistol every time. And then they want to say why we got all this black on black crime. The police showing us the same thing. You know what I mean? The first thing they want to do is shoot. So is anybody throwing their hands? Anybody still got a little jiggy with it? Is anybody shooting the fade? That's all I'm saying at the end of the day. I'm paying you a salary. If you're not built for the job, stop applying for the job. Simple as that. In London, England, cops with that didn't even have a sidearm. It was a non-weapon jurisdiction. So they walked around with black sticks, whatever, pepper spray. But the things they had was non-lethal. And they held their ground. Yes, times has changed. But you know who changed the times? All these wars. Where you think they leaving their guns at? They leave them guns on the ground on purpose. They want you to pick them up and start turning them on each other. Now they talking about, now we got to lock people up and stuff. Everything they have already created. They can't build a prison unless they got somebody to put in it. And black people, I'm gonna say my people, my African people, I love y'all to death. I hope you love me the same. There's no reason, not to like y'all. You look like me, you struggle just like me. So why should I have anything against you? If you need something, and if it's of, of means. You know what I mean? If you need something to eat, I'm willing to feed you, and I hope you willing to do the same for me. And that's what we need to stop judging people as a community. Just because you see somebody, might have a little older or something, we don't know what that person's going through. You know what I mean? Instead of talking about the person, you know, let's pull that person to the side. Saying, is there anything I can help you with? I noticed that you know you're older or something. You know what I mean? But I'm not trying to come to you to put you down. I'm coming to you to help you. You know what I mean? So let's stop talking about each other. Come on. We ain't no better than the person that we looking at in the mirror. You know, a Lamborghini, Mercedes, Benz, Jaguar don't make you no better than me. It really don't. A lot of people say, well, when I pay for my house, I'm gonna be happy. When my kids graduate from school, I'm gonna be happy. Then all these things happen in your life, and you're still not happy. You gotta find your own happiness. Big Big G, Cheryl G, call 757-768-6173. If you want to add anything to any topics is, that you want to talk about. The vote, the election coming up. We voting on high blood pressure, sugar diabetes. You got to pick and choose your poison. Both of them gonna kill you, but you got to choose which way you want to go. Sugar diabetes, you might lose a limb or something or something. Well, then you talking about high blood pressure. We talking about strokes, and other things. We know there's no savior out here for this country. It's not happening in the White House. The people don't care nothing about me. Only thing they care about is how I can produce some income for their pockets and their family. We got to pull together, people. We got to do better so we can live better. We neighbors. We live next door to each other. Look out for one another. Build this village like it's supposed to be. We are kings. We are queens. We are royal. If ain't nobody never told you that, it ain't no Santa Claus. It ain't no Easter bunny. Forget all of that. Put all that stuff in the past. It's a real knowledge out here. We need to stop and get a hold of. Bring our generation back to where they're supposed to be. This is Big G, Cheryl G. The number you can reach me at is 757-768-6173. There's somebody out there that's got something important to be said. I don't know it all. I don't claim to know it all. I'm learning just like you. But one thing I do know is how to treat my fellow man. We got all these laws in the world. With all actuality, the 10 commandments is the only laws we need. It shouldn't be a third-degree murder. It's only one murder. You kill somebody. It ain't no petty larceny. It's theft. You stole something. And so on and so on. So why we got first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and all this stuff? People do the math. You are very intelligent. Don't let nobody tell you you're not. Just because you don't understand that Dick, Jane, and all that stuff, somebody else was trying to train you to understand. Your mentality probably won't build that way. A lot of black men, we go to school and we just lose interest because they ain't teaching us nothing. How you gonna teach us with something that we already gifted, the knowledge we already gifted with? You know, we the first mathematicians. We built pyramids. Come on. We ain't had no yardstick, no 12-inch ruler and all that stuff. We were just naturally smart, godly people. You know, love one another. That's what I ask you to do. Love one another. This is Big G, Road G. You can reach me at 757-768-6173. This is Greedy Tycoon Media Group. Love you. Okay. Waiting on the first caller. Can we get a first caller? Anybody got anything they want to talk about? The number you can reach me at is 757-768-6173. Anything you want to add to a topic? Vote 2020. Whether you vote Republican, Democrat, Independent, vote. Stand for something if you don't stand for nothing. You know, vote like your life depends on it. Because it will at one time or another. Your life is going to depend on who represent the United States of America for the next 4 years. We got a pandemic out here. We scared of taking vaccines. We black men have always been a spread. You can reach Big G, Road G at 757-768-6173. That's at the 757 area code, which is Virginia. This is VA Big G, Shell Road. Okay, Big G got a caller calling in today. We'll see what this caller got on his mind. Hello, Shell Road G. Okay, we got haters on the line. Is there anything you want to tell the public today? Is why you? That sound like some gay type thing. Are you with the LGBT? I mean, this sound like some old Trump supporter want to call me out my name. I am a Negro. Nigger is what he was. And we're going to leave it at that. This is Big G. Speak your mind. It's a free world. Last time I checked, it was called the Second Amendment. I'd like to get a shout out to the Greedy Tycoon Media Group. I'd like to give a shout out to Street Smart Sarge, sports, hip hop, all around topic interview. I'd like to give a shout out to our rapper, Ace, ATD. He riding the wave. I would like for y'all to continue to ride the wave with Ace as this young man transition and journey into whatever he chooses to be. He's a multi-talented artist. He has editing skills, producing skills, and I see a bright future for this young man. This young man is willing to put in the work, in the grind, to shine. So if you know this young man and you have some skills as far as rapping, and you want to be an actress, you want to form a commercial, you can tap into ATD Ace at Greedy Tycoon Media Group. He's also associated with the 2020 Film Group. So, I want to ask a question. This is a question. I'm going back to this election because it's important. I know some of y'all have never voted in your entire life for anything. You know, if you don't vote for yourself, vote for your community. I mean, you just can't just keep walking around here and denying the way your community is looking. You know, vote for change. You know, I'm a black man born in 1962. I'm 58 years old. I just had a birthday August the 4th. And I'm afraid of being stopped by a cop right now, you know, as a black man. You know, I can imagine a cop either coming to my house and treat my mother in a manner where I think is too rough. I just can imagine myself, you know. And we got to stop looking at these cops. We know these cops choking us. We can't stop back sit on the curb and say, hey, he's doing his job. No, he's not doing his job. That's excessive force. Sir, release that man there. Big G, Cheryl G, got a call, live conversation. Caller, how may I help you today? This is Big G, Cheryl G. What's up with everybody today? Everybody's so upset. You know, what's wrong? Loosen up. Man, you got a number. Use it. You know what I mean? Don't abuse it. Use it. Thank you. I mean, I gave out my number 757-768-6173. Use it. Don't abuse it. You know, I ain't on here to do no harm to nobody. This is not my intent at all. I'm not here talking about nobody. You know, I ain't better than nobody. I don't look better than nobody. I don't smell better than nobody. And I'm just here to bring unity to the community. Can I get some unity in my community? Can you show Big G some love? Show Big G some love today. Cheryl G, Big G, Hampton, Virginia, 757. Caller. This is Big G, Cheryl G, speaking out on Greedy Tycoon Media. How may I help you today, caller? What the fuck is you up here talking about, man? Why are you looking like that? For that motherfucker saying that dick up in that boy that dog head. I mean, it's about anything you want to talk about, sir. If nothing I said interests you, give me something that interests you that you want to talk about. I mean, it's. So what are you talking about? So I'm going over what they got going on in America. Now that shit happened every day. What the fuck is motherfuckers getting shot wherever? What's good with that, man? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I want y'all brothers stop turning y'all guns on each other. Everybody know you got a gun. You know what I mean? Stop shooting each other. I need y'all for this bigger battle. You know what I mean? The war is bigger than me and you. It's a war, you know, larger than that. And I need all the soldiers on the front line to support that. So if I kill, yeah. So if I kill you, I lose a soldier. Okay, if you call it what you want to call it, you ride alone, die alone. You choose how you want to lead this world. You make your mark in this world the way you want to make it. With that said, pussy, nigga, you know where I'm at. I'm Big G, Sarah G. You know where I'm at. Check that. Don't get it twisted. Ain't nothing weak about the G. But I ain't living that life no more. You know what I mean? But I will, and you will too. So we're gonna leave that conversation alone. Let's get along. You know what I mean? Let's join into the community. The kids gotta go back to school now. There's a lot of kids ain't got internet in their houses. How many of y'all ballers are thinking about that? I hope there's a baller on the phone trying to get the kids with this internet virtual reality and do something for the community besides hating on Big G. Check game. Big G, Cheryl G, how may I help you? This is not a porn. This is not a porn site. We do not do porn. Well, if I did something to you in 1986 and you still here today, it ain't do much to you. They got all kinds of characters called tonight. I mean, I don't know what these niggas drinking tonight or what they smoking. I hope they smoking the best of the best, whatever they get. You know what I mean? I don't promote it, and that's up to you. What you choose to use and choose to put in your body. Your life is your life. Enjoy life to the fullest. You can't live for nobody but your own self in these days and time. But I've just been having this little spot, with the COVID going on and stuff. Being a single black man. I know some single young ladies out there and everything. I've been interrupted. Hello, Big G, Cheryl G, answering. How may I help you? I mean, it depends on. I might not have the advice for you, sir, but I'm sure in the community of this media group that somebody can help you. Hey, shoot it out there. Like I said, if I ain't able to answer the question, well, I ain't had that problem. So maybe something was wrong with your balls before you slept with my people. Was my sister? Well, my sister used to be my brother. So you saying you slept with my brother then? So that makes you? That makes you what? That makes you what? What you make you what? Because my brother had a sex change. Now he is my sister. So that's who you slept with. So what that make you? And your name is? Your name is? Brother, is that she said that you knew something about what some ball edge was. Well, you need to talk to him about that. But I know he told you that he was a man before you slept with him. No comment? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I got that number. Did I get that number? that sounds like some old nephew Tommy shit. You know what I mean? Call me, try to crank me about my sister. You gotta know something about me to crank me. You know what I mean? You got the information. You know, it just don't add up. You know, so you got something true, real you want to talk about. We got a lot of characters right now. You know, want to play games tonight, but somebody needs to talk about something. You know what I mean? Somebody girlfriend ain't playing fair. Somebody boyfriend ain't playing fair, and you want to talk to somebody about it. I'm here to listen. We ain't here to be nosy. You ain't got to identify yourself. You can stay anonymous. You can call Big G Cheryl G 757-768-6173. This is my first live broadcast. I think I'm gonna start a series of live broadcasts at least once a week. We probably gonna continue this, you know, so y'all can grasp onto what's going on. You know, it can't get nothing but better. You know, you may not appreciate the quality at this time. Okay, we got another call. This is Big G Cheryl G at 757-768-6173. How may I help you, caller? What's up, my people? You want to be a what? Yeah, this is Big G Cheryl G. How may I help you? I mean, people out here that's hurting and going through things. How can I help you, sir? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? How you be? How you be? How you be? Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, that's what we talking. That's what we talking. Keep it real in the fields. Let's stay 1,000. You're breaking up. My game task. Man, I'm from the 757. We walk these streets where we walk these streets. We don't wear colors, man. We free out here. Man, we free out here, man. What did I tell you? I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay black. I'm gonna stay black. Hey man, don't focus on that. You know what I mean? Get out that game you're in. The game is nothing positive about it. You know, you ain't talking about nothing. He ain't talking about making no money. He ain't talking about, you know, nothing. He just talking about senseless things. A game. A game of what? What you bringing to the table, gang? What you bringing to the table besides bodies? You're making the morgue rich. You know? You're making penitentiaries wealthy. You know, you're making the prosecutors and judges wealthy. Come on, man. You gonna kill somebody because they stepped on your tennis shoes. And he wouldn't say, excuse me. Come on, man. Come on. Not a pair of tennis shoes, man. Tell me that ain't so. Don't be that petty that you're gonna kill a brother over a pair of tennis shoes. But you won't kill the police when you come in there and with no search warrant and tell them to throw your hands up. Yeah, 10 guns over here. AK-47, AR-17. You got all this over here. Cop coming here. You don't get a life sentence. And you didn't kill nobody. You got 80 years. Ain't nobody died. What type of justice is that? I mean, I got family members, you know, that were drug dealers, ex-drug dealers. You know, that's what the system said they were. You know, but I said they were black men feeding their family. Southern product, that they brought over here. You know, we always been in the news for these foods. We always did the grind for these foods. Well, who better than us? You know, the gangster said, well, put the drugs in the black community. Start with them. Then they want us to take a vaccine because of some COVID. How can we trust these foods to vaccine us with anything? We had a black nurse during the time of the Tuskegee Institute experiment going on. This black nurse, she thought she was taking care of the young man. She did the best job she could, taking care of the young man. She every day she was infecting these men with syphilis and gonorrhea so these people could run tests. And here we got Bill Gates talking about he first place he gonna send his vaccine is to Africa. Every time they want to try something else, they want to try it on something that look like me. Somebody that look like me. Somebody help me with that one. Can somebody answer that question? Why is people that look like me are considered primates? Lab rats. I mean, whatever terminology you want to use. Why do people look like me? We got a lot of people missing now. We say sex trafficking and stuff like that. We got a lot of black kids, black girls, black women are missing. Here we go again. Why are these people being taken off these streets? And can we trust the authorities to search for somebody that look like me? Can I trust that? Somebody look like me, they got a very slim chance of being found. We're gonna look one day and one day only. I seen little white kids. They had the whole community looking for days. I mean, for days. Before the animal alert and all this stuff came about and stuff, it was. But even when Atlanta, they had that when all the kids was missing in Atlanta, back in the '80s and stuff, come up with this black guy, supposed to be the murderer and stuff, but things didn't add up then. But this man serving that time, what I mean? They was like 14, 15 kids during the summertime in Atlanta, just kept coming up missing. They were finding bodies and all that stuff. So they found the phone guy. He's in jail now, several times for that. I don't know the young man's name. Somebody on your online may know something about this case, but hey, I'm not taking the vaccine. I just don't trust it. I'm healthy. I wear my mask when in public. Wash hands, sanitize. I do all that's asked of me, to stay safe and to keep others around me safe. I want everybody, to think about others, protect your family. If you don't care about no one else, protect the ones that are around you. By wearing your face mask, wear your mask, wash your hands, protect your family. And I know it's coming summertime, man. Y'all got all this money and stuff. You want to go places and stuff. But the people tell you don't go to Florida. Florida is a hotbed. So why you gonna take your money and fly to Florida? I mean, I don't understand it, but people do what they want to do with their money. I can't tell them what to do. Big G ain't flying nowhere right now. Bad as I want to go somewhere, I ain't going nowhere. I want to go to New York so bad, just to go shopping. But this ain't the time to do it. It's gonna come a time where I'll be able to go to New York, go shopping, be able to go to Florida, be able to go to Jamaica. It just ain't the time for it. Everything's about time. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Big G, Shell Road G. You can call me at 757 768 6173. You have approximately another 30 minutes to call in with anything you want to talk about tonight. Um, stay tuned to future broadcasts of this type. Yeah. Okay, we got a call. Get it wrapped up. This may be our last call for the night. Depends on what the topic may be. Okay. My battery going low. I got 12%. Taking one more call. One more call. Can I get another call for the night is over? Taking one more call. Big G trying to hit numbers tonight. How many viewers I got out tonight? How many people actually watching live tonight? And one other thing, I also do commercials. If you have any small businesses and you need me to run an ad or do a commercial for you, I'll do a live commercial. We can discuss fees for the commercial. I will support all black businesses that's are legal. I don't do no illegal activity. It must be a legal business, tax paying business. I'm looking for black entrepreneurs, that's trying to get their business out there. I want you to get your business out there. I want you to be able to support your family, and yes, as well as yourselves. Big G ain't never been no hater. I always been a participator. I play fair. Here we go. Here we go. Big G. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? Uh, I mean, how can Big G? What can I do to help you? I mean, it sounds like you need something. And what is it that you're needing right now? I would say what? Money. Black black man. This ain't the place or time to talk to Big G about no money. You know what I mean? Big G is big G business is Big G business. We don't broadcast that live. So later talk to you. Check out. All right, do that. Uh, this is not time for personal business. You know, I ain't gonna do that. We just not gonna do that on this channel. People call in. They respect what I say and respect what I feel. You know, if you feel some type of way about me, hey, get up with me at a later time. But I'm trying to help somebody right now. So stand back. Uh oh. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, how you doing? Um, I'm live. Do you know I'm live right now? Are you okay? Are you are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay with a live conversation? You okay with a live conversation? Okay. I guess so. I'm not gonna tell nobody. Well, we have a call. I have a call online. I'm not going to identify her name or anything. I don't have the permission to identify her name. But we'll see what she got. We'll see what this young lady had to talk about tonight. Young lady, how you doing tonight? For one thing. Hello. How you doing tonight?
Yes, I'm doing great.
You doing great? Okay, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I was just online talking.
Things with you?
Oh, everything going swell with me, and thanks for asking.
Whatever.
So how you feeling this?
What's your topic for
I mean, my topic is a call-in topic. I have nothing particular to talk about. I've been talking about voting. I've been talking about the young man from Kenosha who was shot in the back 7 times. Um, so them two topics is basically, and I just been asking the community, if you're able to help each other, let's come together, let's come together better as a community, you know. So, young lady, I got one question to ask you. Are you a voter? Do you vote?
Yeah.
You do?
I do both.
Okay.
Yes.
She's this young lady I'm talking to. She's a voter. Can I ask you whether you're a Democrat or Republican?
I am a Democrat.
Okay, this young lady choose to be of the Democratic Party for whatever reason that she chooses. Is there any reason that you choose the Democratic Party over the Republican Party, young lady? Can you answer that?
Um, just talking for be able to vote. I like the view for the people. So I was been a Democrat for 10 years. No matter who's there, who's in office or not, I'm always going to vote Democrat.
Have you been raised so you consider yourself to be raised as a Democrat?
No, not necessarily. My mom and dad didn't really vote too much in the political aspect, but I just did. I took upon myself to just read it based on who was in office at the time. So and I just stuck with it. No matter who's in office, I was going to always vote for them.
Okay, so I have a question to ask you as a voter. We have a young lady is running vice president on the Democratic ticket. Kamala Harris.
Repeat that.
We have a young lady of color running on the VP ticket on the Democratic VP ticket. Kamala Harris.
Yes.
Have you any views on her?
Actually, I haven't heard her whole campaign. I haven't heard her whole campaign. I just recently heard that she was nominated. Biden took on to run VP for vice president, and I briefly heard some of her views and stuff. And it's a good thing that it's a black woman that's up there. There'll be another history-breaking moment for the African Americans, just as Barack Obama, but actually a female running for vice president. So that's a sight to see, especially African Americans.
Do you think the American is willing and ready for a woman of color to have so much power?
Wow, that's the question right there.
And you are
there's a lot of views.
I like to let my viewers know this woman is a woman of color. You know, so I'm asking her this question: is she's not Caucasian? She is a woman of color.
Um, that's a good question because it it depends. Well, nowadays there's a lot of Black independent women out here in this world, and they take a stand for a lot of things and with power. Um, for her to be on the ticket, it's a good thing. And not to say that I think she'll be fair. I do believe that she will be fair across the board, that she will support a lot of the other women, entrepreneurs, those who fighting the fight, whether it be Black or white. As a woman, as a race, that she would have a great stand for the aspect of that. I know a lot of men per se don't feel that a woman should be in power, so that's going to be some controversy there. There might be some animosity about that as far as their beliefs. A lot of men, especially in different cultures, don't believe that women should be seen, but only heard when necessary. So for her to come into the
we as America have had women Secretary of States. You know, that's a high position. That's a high position for women to to have.
That is true, and we had some, but they got a lot of pushback too regarding that. But then you're talking about someone that's always going to be in the limelight. So she's going to be really ridiculed about everything. They're going to tear apart her whole life story,
okay.
Just like they did with Barack Obama, because of her culture, because she's African American, and they're going to not pull out, pull out all the stops regarding her. And I think she's strong enough. I think she's strong enough to handle all the criticism, the whole fight they're gonna throw at her. The political, the media that could take place too. She seems like she's a very strong young lady that she can hold her own. I think you did a great choice.
Well, the thing about that, we have a lot of people criticizing this choice of VIP. They feel like this woman should be judged. She should be hired based on her capabilities and not the tone of her skin or the culture she comes from.
That is
true. We should be awarded by capabilities, not because we of a certain race. So that sound like to me. Right. That sound like to me a party that's trying to buy a certain race vote.
There can be. It could be a persuasive in that area, that they can try to buy that way of voting. Because there's a lot of women in this world. So if we can get a lot of women to vote,
right,
and especially African American, a lot of African Americans don't get out and vote. They don't take the time to vote. They let it slide, and that's why a lot of things we miss out on, because we don't feel that we need to vote or we should vote, or I feel like our vote don't count. But our votes do count. It makes a difference. Every vote makes a difference. And if we can get that out there, that we as women take the time to vote, because our ancestors, fought for our freedom to vote.
Carla, can I have one question, because a lot of people, listening to you, and I just wanted to, to let them know. What's your highest level of education?
Bachelor degree.
This woman has a bachelor degree, audience, so I'm thinking a BS degree. This woman has some type of talent. Yeah. She has some type of talent. That's all I want to say. I'm just not talking to somebody that's just jumped off the boat, and in the fourth grade. This woman has a BS degree. Okay, that's all I want. I want to let the viewers know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Because I do work for the Israeli company. Okay. So there's the beliefs and how they view things, and there's different cultures in my company. So I can understand a lot of the racism and stuff that takes place within the company. So, you know, they're making ways to bring fairness across the board. So.
Okay, so I had a. Okay, my phone is going. My phone is going down on me, so I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this caller right now. You know, due to my battery.
Until you charge your phone up.
Yeah, and then I got a smoke alarm going on. So hold on. Take it off. What happened to the air? What happened to the air? We're gonna stop.